Good morning, everyone. My name is Xavier Deshayes. I'm the Executive Chef at the International Trade Centers, and I welcome you to my house today. So today we're going to create a dish that I was thinking about for Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is always a celebration outside, barbecue, friends. I think this year I'm going to be inside of my house. So what can I do today? So I'm going to do a very simple kind of sort of a cheese fondue. So with some potatoes, some chorizo. So what we're having some baby RUSSET potatoes, some chorizo. We're having white cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese, a little bit of flowers. No celebration with Cinco de Mayo with no beer, so we're having half a cup of beer. Over there I'm having some cilantro and a little bit of parsley, chopped already. Some chimichurri sauce. Chimichurri sauce is a special sauce for barbecue and grill coming from Argentina. And if we didn't have a tortilla, it would not be a Cinco de Mayo. So first things first, we're gonna have to start to work on our potatoes because this is something that takes some time. So what we do, we're gonna take our potatoes and the forks, and what I want us to do is to poke them. And we're gonna put them after that on the microwave for 5 minutes to pre-cook them. So you can ask me why I poke the potatoes. Is to help to expedite the process and to release the moistures from the potatoes. So you know, there is not a special way, just you poke your potatoes everywhere, not all the way through, but you know, just a quarter of the forks, or the teeth of the forks. So I get my potatoes, I put them on the same, you know, on the same bowl, doesn't matter. Put them on the microwave, 5 minutes. So now we're gonna, you know, cut our chorizos in small pieces. So you know, this one was kind of sort of a little bit different. I pre-cooked them before, blanched them on the water first to make them harder. Like this is easier. So I removed the casing from it before. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna saute them. So I start to prep. I heat. I use this kind of sort of casserole because like this I can use one casserole for the whole recipes. A little bit some oil. I'm using 50% olive oil, 50% of vegetable oil. Need a bowl. Cheese grater. Now what we're going to do, we're going to grate our cheese. Just put a little piece of chorizo like this. When it's starting to make some noise and sear a little bit, I know that the oil is going to be ready. A little trick. Because what you want to get the colors on the chorizos. So you need a little bit of muscles here. It's better to do to grate your cheese when it's ice cold, because it's easier to grate. And like you can see, it's a rough, big grating. And what we do is that like this is easier when the cheese is going to melt. So it's 8 ounces of Monterey and 8 ounces of white cheddar. Of course, you can use the yellow one or the orange one if you want. But I like this one for the colors because the chorizos and the herbs, the green, the white, the orange for the chorizo is gonna look good after. Because in sometimes you need to think about the appealing look. Starting to make some noise, I put my chorizo. So I'm going to let him cook and get seared and get some nice colors to bring back all the flavor from the chorizo. So I'm having 3 things in the same time. We're having the potatoes on the microwave, we're having the chorizos searing on the pan, and I'm grating our cheeses. Pretty much finished. Then we have the cheese. We're having the chorizo. We are searing. You see, we're going to start to get some nice colors. Ah. They are steaming hot. So what we want to do, we're going to put them on the oven. Woo, hot. See the water really fun on the potatoes. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt to it. Voila. Don't forget your chorizo. Sprinkle a little bit of oil. So the oven is hot at 425, and I'm going to stick the potatoes inside. So when my chorizo is starting to get a nice brown colors, I'm going to remove it from it. Using a little strainer so that I don't have the fat from the chorizo. I'm going to use the same fat which has been released by the sausage to sear my green onions and my parsley. So we're here, we're having green onions and parsley and cilantro. And you just want to give a rough for like 1-2 minutes. When this is done, my flowers, put my flowers on my cheese. Why flowers? The flowers is gonna help to get the cheese to get a little bit thicker when it's gonna melt. Smell good. I love the cilantro. Perfect for Cinco de Mayo. Running some beer here. Can I try? Oh, it's too early in the morning. I cannot try. So we put the beer. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring the liquid to reach a little simmering. Shouldn't is hot. And we can see simmer. And what we're gonna do, little bit by little bit, we're gonna melt our cheese. What is nice with cooking is all the smell. A little bit. Reduce my heat a little bit. And you get to melt your cheese. You know, in France we all use a lot of cheese, especially melted like that. We have so many different recipes. Then I came up with that, you know. My parents used to have a cheese fondue at least once a month. Different type of cheeses with wines instead of beer. And you can see, melt nicely. Go, make sure then we use all the cheese. There we go. And you can add at least half of your chorizo inside to infuse the flavor. The rest is going to be for decoration after, you will see. Voila, look. Nice melted cheese. Perfect. Potatoes are cooking now. They are pretty much ready. So we're having our potatoes. I just roast them for 10 minutes. What we're gonna do, we're gonna cut them in half. all of them, you know. So you wait for a little bit to have the potatoes to cool down because it's kind of sort of hot. And I have a little tool here, is a Parisian spoon. You know, what is going to help me to remove a little bit of the pulp of the potatoes. And what you do that is like this, you can have a little hole and you can put more stuffing like the chorizo and our cheeses. Now it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be really precise. You just want to do a little hole on it. Potatoes are pretty much cooked. You can use bigger potatoes if you want. I just want for the recipes, I wanted to, because this is something we can use at work for our canapes during the events. There we go. So what I do after, sprinkle a little bit more salt to it. A little bit of oil. And when I did that, after that, I put face down. Why? Because like this you can get a nice colors. And you always try to get more flavor, you know what I mean? So by doing this way, you can have your potatoes, when they're going to roast, they're going to get some nice brown colors. A little bit, I have some extra already waiting, and you can see, you know, the brown colors on your potatoes. It's gonna be good. So what you can do to remove a little bit of the extra oil, you can put them on the paper towels. It's going to absorb the oil. Hot. There we go. So this is going to be the dishing trays. So see the nice brown colors all around our potatoes. And you know, you can serve that if you have a big whoops, or if you want to be a little bit fancy like I am. I'm going to show you how we can do that as an individual serving, a little Chinese spoon. So we save some a little bit of the chorizo. So we put a little bit of chorizos on each of those. You are kind of sort of wondering what we're going to do with our chips. So put a little bit of chips, and the result like this, we can have a contrast of texture, crispiness and softness of the cheese. So we're having our cheese already melted, you know. I put them under low heat, like I keep hot. The time for the potatoes to cook. You strain them a little bit to make sure then the consistency is equal. I'm starving. And after, with a spoon, scoop a little bit of your melted cheese with, I repeat, jalapeno, green onions, parsley, cilantro. We put some beer on it, Montreal cheese and cheddar. Ooh, cannot wait to try. Just missing the beer. This just if you want to be fancier and you want to do one for canapes as a reception for receptions. Chimichurri is a parsley, cilantro, chili flake, a little bit of jalapeno, and vinegar and olive oil. Voilà. All the times, you know, you play with the colors. You know, I always say you eat first with your eyes, like everything else. See, look good. Chorizo with a potato skin and melted queso. Enjoy. Perfect for Cinco de Mayo, hot days. I'm gonna look for a beer now. Thank you.